Welcome to Quiz Time. I'm your quiz master, Sean, and I've got 100 questions for you, all about European history, arts, culture, events. Let's see what we know and have a little fun while we're at it, shall we? Let's begin with question number 1. Where is Captain Kidd's treasure said to be buried? Treasure Island, Gardiner's Island, or Blackbeard's Cove? Captain Kidd's treasure. It is said to be buried on Gardiner's Island. Which world event led to the disappearance of the valuable treasure known as the Amber Room? World War I, World War II, or was it the Cold War? What led to the disappearance of the Amber Room? World War II was the event. What was the name of the legendary gold city that Spanish conquistadors were aiming for? Paititi, Atlantis, or were they looking for El Dorado? They were hunting for El Dorado. Which Pacific island is said to be the burial place of the treasure of Lima? Tahiti, Cocos, or Hawaii? And that would be Cocos. What was the name of the 2009 treasure found in a field near Staffordshire? The Staffordshire Crown, the Staffordshire Hoard, or the Staffordshire Treasure? That would be the Staffordshire Hoard. The lost treasure of the Flor de la Mar is believed to contain riches from which empire? The Ottoman Empire, the Spanish Empire, or the Malacca Sultanate? That would be the Malacca Sultanate. According to rumors, which well-known American outlaw buried gold close to Wolf City, Colorado? Billy the Kid? Or was it Jesse James? Or was it Butch Cassidy? And that would be Butch Cassidy. What is the name of the large gold treasure that was placed during World War II close to Poland? Was it a Nazi train, the Breslau Gold, or Hitler's stash? It was the Nazi train. Where was the alleged map to hidden treasure the Beale cipher found? Was it found in Virginia, Kentucky, or Tennessee? It was found in Virginia. Which ocean was the sinking location of the Spanish galleon carrying riches, the San Miguel? The Atlantic Ocean, the Caribbean Sea, or was it the Pacific Ocean? It was the Atlantic Ocean. Which country is home to Oak Island, a place renowned for its hidden treasure? Ireland, Canada, or Scotland? Oak Island is located in Canada. Which state in the United States saw the sinking of the treasure fleet in 1715? Was it Florida, California, or Louisiana? It was Florida. Which historical site has a connection to the treasure of the Copper Scroll? Petra, Qumran, or is it Babylon? And that would be Qumran. Which Roman emperor's hoard is one of the biggest in Britain and was found in 1993? Emperor Nero, Emperor Hadrian, or was it Emperor Constantine? And that would be Emperor Constantine. Which mountain range is said to be located to the Lost Dutchman's gold mine? It's said to be the location of the Lost Dutchman's gold mine. The Superstition Mountains, the Sierra Nevada Mountains, or the Appalachian Mountains? And these are the Superstition Mountains. What is the name of the gold coin filled shipwreck from the 17th century that was found close to Namibia? Magdalena, Bom Jesus, or Santa Maria? And that would be the Bom Jesus. Jesus. Which empire's wealth was uncovered in the 2007 wreck of the Nuestra Señora de los Mercedes? The Inca Empire, the Aztec Empire, or the Spanish Empire? And that would be the Spanish Empire. Which ancient treasure is associated with the Templar Knights, or the Knights Templar? The scrolls, Holy Grail, or the crown jewels? The treasure associated with the Knights Templar is the Holy Grail. What treasure did Heinrich Schliemann claim to find at the site of ancient Troy? Priam's treasure, the mask of Achilles, or was it the treasure of Agamemnon? And he said to have found Priam's treasure. The Queen Anne's Revenge, Blackbeard's flagship, was found close to which U.S. state? Virginia, North Carolina, or was it South Carolina? It was found near North Carolina. Which is the alleged treasure map found in the Willoughby chest? The Beale Cipher, the Oak Island map, or the Treasure of Lima map? And that would be the Beale Cipher. In which Canadian lake are French explorers said to have hidden treasure? Lake Ontario, Lake Taymyr, or Lake Superior? And that would be Lake Superior. Which term is used to describe the treasure thought to be concealed in Venezuela's mountains? El Dorado, the Caguan treasure, or the lost gold of the Andes? And that would be El Dorado. Which Peruvian historical event has connection with the lost treasure of Lima? The Inca Uprising, the Spanish Conquest, or the Independence War? And that would be the Independence War. Who was the explorer who found the remains of the Spanish treasure galleon Atocha? Mel Fisher, Robert Ballard, or Jacques Cousteau? And that would be Mel Fisher. What does the mermaid become after she dies in Hans Christian Andersen's original adaptation of The Little Mermaid? A human soul, a star in the sky, or a seafoam spirit? The mermaid becomes a seafoam spirit. How do the stepsisters fit into the slipper in the Grimm Brothers' Cinderella? They cut off parts of their feet, they shrink their feet magically, or they force their feet into the slipper. They cut off parts of their feet. Oh dear. In the original Sleeping Beauty, how does the princess awaken? She is kissed by a prince, she is awakened by the sound of music, or she wakes up on her own after many years. She wakes up on her own after many years. In the Grimm adaptation of Snow White, what punishment does the evil queen receive? She is turned into stone? She is exiled from the kingdom? Or is she forced to dance in hot iron shoes? She is forced to dance in hot iron shoes. Which animal did the grandmother of Red Riding Hood change into in several earlier versions of the story? Did she turn into a fox? Did she turn into a bear? Or did she turn into a wolf? She turned into a wolf. What is included in the forbidden room in Perrault's Bluebeard? Magical artifacts, a hidden treasure, or the bodies of the previous wives? That would be the bodies of the previous wives. What does Rapunzel say in the original to indicate her relationship with the prince? I am your wife. You are my true love. My hair is long, but my heart is long for you. I am your wife. What role did Hansel and Gretel's father play in their abandonment in the Grimm story? He led them into the forest. He refused to search for them. Or was he forced by the stepmother to abandon them? He was forced by the stepmother to abandon them. How did the princess change the frog in the original versions of the Frog Prince? She kissed him? She let him sleep on her pillow? Or did she throw him against the wall in disgust? She threw him against the wall in disgust. Definitely not the movie version. How many times does Snow White's evil queen try to kill her? 2 times? 3 times? Or 4 times? And, she tries 3 times to kill her. What transforms the Beast in the first Beauty and the Beast? A tear from Belle? Or was it a kiss from Belle? Or was it the arrival of true love? It's a kiss from Belle that transforms the Beast. In what way is Rumpelstiltskin destroyed in the Grimm version? He is burned by fire, he tears himself in half, or he is swallowed by a giant. He tears himself in half. In Perrault's story, what color were Cinderella's slippers originally? Were they gold slippers? Were they glass slippers? Or were they silver slippers? Originally, they were silver slippers. In some darker versions, what happens to the children that follow the Pied Piper of Hamelin? They are turned into stone? Are they drowned in a river? Or are they led into a cave and never seen again? They are drowned in a river. What disguises the wolf in the classic versions of The Three Little Pigs? Was it a sheepskin, a farmer's outfit, or the wolf didn't even disguise himself? The wolf did not even disguise himself. Which character appeared in the original Goldilocks instead of a little girl? Was it a witch? Was it a princess? Or was it an old woman? Originally, it was an old woman. Where is the plot originally situated in certain early Aladdin versions? Does it take place in Arabia, China, or Persia? Originally, it takes place in China. What is the fate of the witches in one Slavic adaptation of Hansel and Gretel? They are burned alive. They are locked in a cage. Or perhaps they are thrown into an oven. They are burned alive. What connection does the giant have to Jack's family in some of the older versions of Jack and the Beanstalk? The giant is Jack's uncle? The giant is Jack's father? Or is the giant Jack's grandfather? The giant is Jack's grandfather. Which element of magic is included in the Grimm adaptation of The 12 Dancing Princesses? A flying carpet, a magic mirror, or enchanted shoes? That would be enchanted shoes. In the original Pinocchio by Carlo Collodi, what happens to Pinocchio at one point? Is he burned? Was he hanged? Or was he imprisoned? Pinocchio was hanged. I think he's made of wood. What is the prince's original plan in various Sleeping Beauty adaptations? To break the curse with a spell? To rescue the princess with a kiss? Or to find the princess and awaken her with true love's kiss? To rescue the princess with a kiss. In what country is the original origin of Puss in Boots found in folklore? Was it Italy? Was it France? Or was it Deutschland? Germany. The original story of Puss in Boots took place in Italy. What is the main act of betrayal in the Grimm story, The Girl Without Hands? Her mother abandons her, her sister reveals her secret, or the girl's father sells her to the devil. The girl's father sells her to the devil. What lesson does the darker original version of The Little Red Hen highlight? Everyone should share equally, always trust others with your work, or hard work is rewarded while laziness is punished. The moral is hard work is rewarded while laziness is punished. Which number is considered unlucky in Japan? Because it sounds like the word meaning death. Is it 4, 7, or 13? In Japanese, the number 4 sounds a lot like death. In Italy, what item is considered unlucky when given as a gift? Shoes? Knives? Or a mirror is considered to be unlucky? In Italy, it is bad luck to give knives. Which country has the belief that indoor whistling calls out evil spirits? Is it Brazil? Is it Greece? Or is it Turkey? And that would be Turkey. Which animal in India is bad omen when it crosses your way? Is it a crow? Does a snake bring you bad luck? Or is it a black cat crossing your way? That's a bad omen. It's a black cat crossing your way. Which day is the unluckiest in Spain and many other Spanish-speaking countries? Is Tuesday, Friday, or Sunday the unluckiest day in Spain? It is Tuesday. That's the unluckiest day. Which home item is thought to be deadly if left on all night in South Korea? The fan? The fridge? Or is the heater thought to be deadly if left on all night? A fan is thought to be deadly. In Western cultures, breaking a mirror is considered to bring ill luck for how many years? 5 years? 7 years bad luck? Or is it 13 years bad luck? It is 7 years bad luck if you break a mirror. Which color envelope is considered unlucky for gifts in China? White, black, or green? What color envelope is unlucky in China for gifts? A white envelope. Which mythical creatures' habitats are deemed unlucky to disrupt in Iceland? Elves? Fairies? Or gnomes? Do not disrupt the habitat of elves in Iceland. Which bird represents the approaching death in Celtic traditions? An owl, a crow, or a raven? If you see which one of those does death approach? A raven approaching. What is the unluckiest day to cut your hair in Thai culture? Is it Friday, Monday, or Wednesday? The unluckiest day to cut your hair in Thai culture is Wednesday. In the Philippines, what should one refrain from doing at night to avoid attracting the attention of wandering spirits? Singing, sweeping, or whistling? Whistling! Don't do that to attract wandering spirits. Spilling salt is considered unlucky in Mexico, unless you do what? Sprinkle water? Clean it up immediately? Or do you have to throw it over your shoulder? If you don't want to be unlucky, you have to throw it over your shoulder. Which country in Europe believes that sitting in a table's corner will worsen one's chances of getting married? Is that Italy? Is it Greece? Or is it Russia? And the country is Italy. What is believed to happen if you cut your nails at night according to Hindu superstition? Do you lose wealth? Do you invite sickness? Or do you attract ghosts? You would lose wealth. Which number is frequently avoided in Chinese constructions because it is believed to be unlucky? Is it the number 4, the number 8, or the number 13? They avoid the number 13. What is considered unlucky in Brazil to be placed on the floor? A shoe, a wallet, or a suitcase? Which of those 3 should you not place on the floor in Brazil? A wallet. Don't put your wallet on the floor in Brazil. Which fruit represents peace and is customarily presented as a gift in China? An apple, an orange, or a peach? In China, an apple represents peace. Which plant is regarded as a charm against ill luck in Ireland? Is it the clover, the heather, or the shamrock? It is the shamrock. In Italian superstition, what does it signify to drop a fork on the floor by accident? A wedding is near, bad luck is coming, or a guest will soon arrive. If you drop a fork on the floor, a guest will soon arrive. Which animal is considered to send omens when it cries close to a house in African folklore? The owl, the crow, or the hyena? And that would be an owl. According to German superstition, what should you never gift a friend to keep the friendship healthy? Never give them a clock, never give them a knife, or never give them a wallet. In German superstition, never give your friend a knife. Which item is considered unlucky to place on a bed in the United Kingdom? It's unlucky to place your hat on a bed, to put your keys on the bed, or put your shoes on the bed. It is considered unlucky to put your shoes on the bed, not to mention unsanitary. Which flower is typically avoided as a gift in many Asian cultures and is frequently connected to funerals? Is it the lily, the orchid, or the chrysanthemum? It is the chrysanthemum. According to Greek tradition, how can one give a compliment without jinxing the person who receives it? By saying, touch iron, by knocking on a door, or do you spit 3 times? In Greek tradition, you spit 3 times. What is the English translation of the Japanese term shogunai? Carpe diem, live and let live, or can't be helped? It can't be helped. What language does please have no direct word? In Hindi, in Russian, or in Icelandic? Icelandic has no word for please. What does the German phrase Ich habe Schwein gehabt actually mean? I had luck, or I ate pork, or I was wealthy? It means I had luck. In Spanish, what English idiom means to jump from the frying pan into the fire? To burn bridges? Out of the frying pan? Or from Guatemala to Guadapeor? From Guatemala to Guatepeor. What emotion does the phrase, my pen rai, frequently convey in Thai? Anger, acceptance, or happiness? And that phrase conveys acceptance. What is the literal meaning of the words in bocca al lupo in Italian? Into the lion's den? In the wolf's mouth? Or does it mean through the flames? It means in the wolf's mouth. What Arabic word can signify both peace and hello? Marhaba, salam, or shukran? Peace and hello in Arabic can both be conveyed by salam. What does the English translation of the French expression avoir la cafard mean? To be depressed? To have courage, or does it mean to avoid someone? It means to be depressed. What is meant by the slang term, add oil, in Mandarin? Does that mean good luck? Keep going? Hey, take a break. If you're adding oil in Mandarin, that means keep going. What does the Polish expression, not my monkeys, not my circus mean? It's not my fault, it's not my business, or it's not my responsibility. And no, I'm not going to attempt the Polish. That phrase means it's not my responsibility. What does the expression, to hang noodles on someone's ears, refer to in Russian? To lie, to flatter, or to impress? It means to lie. What expression in Portuguese means to pay the duck, or accept responsibility? Pagar o pato, comer o pishi, or perder a chance? It means pagar o pato. What does the phrase, putting the cat on the table, signify in Finnish? Solving a problem? avoiding an issue, or discussing an issue. It means discussing an issue. What is meant by the Japanese expression koi no yokan? Unrequited love? Love at first sight? Or is it a premonition of love? That means a premonition of love. Which English concept is the best way to interpret the Danish word hygge? Luxury, comfort, or happiness? Hygge? That means comfort. Which highly personal idea is meant by the Korean word jeong? Loneliness, happiness, or affection and attachment? And that means affection and attachment. What does the English translation of the Swedish expression lagom är bäst mean? Less is more, too much is bad, or the right amount is best? And that's the right amount is best. What does the Hindi expression Gar ka bedi lanka jay literally mean? A traitor's worse than an enemy? An insider can destroy the whole thing, or outsiders bring more harm than insiders. That phrase means an insider can destroy the whole thing. What emotion does the Arabic term ya aberni express? You bury me, you amaze me, or you inspire me? It means you bury me. What does the French expression chercher midi a 14 jueves mean? To be very punctual, to find something that is already clear, or to complicate things? Sorry about my French. To complicate things is what that means. What does den Nagel auf den Kopf treffen mean in German? Miss the mark? Make a mistake? Or to hit the nail on the head? It means to hit the nail on the head. What is meant by the Greek phrase, to eat wood? To eat a hard meal? To be punished or beaten? Or to be reprimanded verbally? To eat wood means to be punished or beaten. What does the phrase, to eat someone's bread mean in Turkish? To be selfish? To depend on someone? Or to be financially independent? It means to depend on someone. What does the term sundoku mean in Japanese? Collecting books? Selling old books? Or does it mean leaving books unread? Oh dear, you never leave a book unread. Sondoko means leaving books unread. Ooh, never. And question 100. What does the French expression c'est que c'est la dent mean in English? To take a risk, to be successful, or to encounter failure or difficulty? It means to encounter failure or difficulty. And that is what I've got for today. Thanks for playing. Drop your score in the comments, please, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss quiz time when it comes out. We like playing this, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.